All right, so guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, thank you for the continued support. Continuing to like, subscribe. All you guys who comment on my videos, deeply appreciate it. Definitely follow me on Twitter, and if you want the plays early, you can join the Patreon. $5 a month, you'll get the plays bright and early. Anyways, guys, we're going to review the Monday Night Football game. I already did the baseball video for today, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. If you're a football bettor, get ready. I got some plays I fucking love tonight. We're going to start with props, then I'm going to review the game, give you guys my opinions on it as to why I'm betting the way that I am, and then I'll finish it with my top plays of the day at the end of the video. Okay, guys, so let's start with the props. All my videos, guys, are sponsored by Outlier, so it's a 7-day free trial, $20 a month, and it is the best sports betting app that there is. It is the only way to be successful in betting parlays or player props. You have to have it, even straights. It gives you insight that you wouldn't typically know. Okay, so first prop that I'm in love with tonight, Dallas Goedert, okay? I have him to get a catch that's 17.5 yards or more. So basically, any catch be 18 yards or more. He's hit this 60% of the time over his last 5 games. He did get this in the game versus Green Bay, who has a good defense. This is an overall way better team than the Falcons. And Outlier shows you stats that you may not know. Like, for instance, Dallas Goedert at home has a 100% hit rate over 5 for this catch. So he gets 21, 23, 21, 28, and 22. So he usually catches a pretty big pass a game, especially at home. He does it anyways, but at home, he's 5 for 5 over, 100% over his last 5. I love this play, especially because A.J. Brown is out with a hamstring injury. So with A.J. Brown being out, you pretty much have Devonta Smith and Dallas Goedert. They're going to be targeted, so he's going to get more targets and more catches. And I think that this is a perfect spot for him to get. I mean, he hits it anyways. I love this play. So I'm on this tonight, and then I'm also on Devonta Smith to get over 70 receiving yards. I took it right at 70. You can get it at 69.5. Guys, there's no reason to think that he doesn't hit this. 70% over 10, 60 over 5. His first game of the season versus Green Bay, who is much better than the Falcons. He got 84 yards, and he had A.J. Brown in there, who had like 100 plus. He had tons of yards. A.J. Brown is out. Devonta Smith's number 1 tonight. So you have Devonta Smith and Goedert. There is no reason to think he cannot get over. He has to be targeted a lot tonight. There's no one else to pass to. And people are saying, well, the Eagles might run. Well, the Eagles might run. No, they won't. They are a passing-ass team. They get out there and they pass the ball, and they pass a lot, and they pass for long plays. They're an exciting team to watch. They are not a ground and pound team. This is not what they do. All they're going to do now is focus other targets like Devonta Smith, like Goedert. So I expect these two to have great nights. I'm on both of them on these player props that I love. And if you want Outlier, it's in the description, 7 days free. Let's talk about the game now. Okay, so Eagles and the Falcons. Let me get these numbers up here for you so I can be absolutely sure I'm telling you right. So right now, the spread is still at 5.5, I believe. So you can get Falcons plus 5.5 at minus 115, or you can get the Eagles minus 5.5 at minus 105. Okay, guys, so here's the thing, okay? When it comes to the Eagles and the Falcons here, I'm leaning on the Eagles minus 5.5, or I'm leaning the under 45.5, okay? Now, one of the reasons I think that I have been successful on YouTube, why I think I'm growing, and why I think I continue to make profit daily, be able to do giveaways on Twitter and shit, and give away cash, and just continue to win bets, is because I don't try to be sharp. I don't think I'm the sharpest fucking sports bettor. I don't know all the stats. I don't even really pay attention to home field, whip, fit, bip, all that shit in baseball. I don't pay attention to the history of this player, that player, the 2022, 23. I just use common sense and logic when it comes to sports betting, guys. That's why I'm not trying to be sharp. A sharp play tonight would be the Falcons, because A.J. Brown is hurt and the Falcons have got a new defense, and this is a good bounce back spot, and this, that, and the other, and they added all these players on defense, and Cousins is going to do great tonight. There's a ton of reasons you could get to the Falcons. There really are. And all these sharp guys, it's good for views, it's good for likes, it's good for content if you hit the Falcons tonight over the Eagles and you look like a rock star. I don't care about that shit. I'll post a night where I go 0-12. I'll post a night where I go 12-0. I just use logic and consistently gain units and consistently win. There is no logical reason to bet the Falcons tonight. There's just not. Guys, they have had, first of all, they went 0-3 in the preseason. They looked god-awful. Come out to the first week, look god-fucking-awful. In 4 fucking games, they've put up a total of 35 points. In 4 games, 3 preseason and 1 game, they've put up 35 points. There is no way you can back these Falcons. I'm sorry, there's just not. Oh, but AJ Brown's hurt. Doesn't fucking matter. Devonta Smith is a dog. Goddard's great. They'll bring in these guys who haven't had catches. They'll facilitate the offense like they do. Oh, but the Falcons defense is so good. No, it's not. We haven't seen that. Even in preseason, teams are scoring all of them. First week, the fucking Steelers have a terrible offense. They don't have a single weapon in sight. The Steelers' offense is awful. And even they put up runs on them and destroyed them. Mind you, even if the Falcons' defense is good, their offense is worse than their defense is good. Period. There is no way you don't take this gift to you of the Eagles at -5.5 tonight. There's just no way. The Falcons aren't good. Nothing's been good. 4 games, 35 offensive points, and you're gonna try to back them. Lost all 3 preseason games. Lost the first week. And then people will say, well, oh, but the Eagles' rush defense sucks. It doesn't fucking matter. The Eagles, what does it matter if the Eagles' rush defense sucks when the Falcons aren't going to be able to run the ball because they're going to be behind all game? They can't produce offensively. If you can't score, you can't run the ball. So what sense does it make to even bring up the fact that the Eagles' rushing defense sucks when the Eagles are almost never behind versus anybody, but especially not behind versus a team who can't fucking score? So what are we missing here? It doesn't matter if the Eagles rush defense sucks. It won't matter. The Eagles will be ahead and the Falcons will not be able to run. You can't run the ball when you're behind 2 fucking touchdowns and you're behind all game. You can't run. I think the Eagles secondary is fine. I don't think it is as bad as people think. I think it's right in the middle. It's not great, not bad. But I think the Falcons' offense is way below, one of the worst offenses in the NFL. I really believe that. I don't think they have a weapon anywhere. They don't have a much rushing attack. Oh, their rush is good. No, it's not. I haven't seen anything. Passing not great. Not a lot of weapons. Kirk Cousins fucking 85 years old. He's not great either. There is no planet where logically, unless you're trying to just get views and likes and look like a sharp, where you get to these Falcons. I think the Eagles secondary is fine. Cousins does not look good. Good luck today running from these fucking Falcons rushers. And Falcons don't have any wide receiver weapons or offensive weapons in general. I just don't see it. I think they suck. Again, 35 points of offense so far. AJ Brown's out, sure. Devonta Smith's going to pop off. Goddard's going to get more targets. The Eagles will drive on them, score on them, and the Falcons will be playing from behind all game. I say all this to say, the play here is the Eagles by -5.5. It is an easy lock. Do not overthink. Do not let all these influencers get to you. A lot of these guys just want likes and views. They want to look like sharps. You look like if the Falcons do upset the Eagles tonight, those guys look like sharps. I told you that the Falcons were going to bounce back and Kirk Cousins was in a good spot and AJ Brown made them weak and that they were going to get. It looks great, right? There is ways to get to them. But logically speaking, over 100 games, the Eagles are going to win this more than they lose. So the right bet is the Eagles, period. There's no chance to get to the Falcons with a team who's produced 35 points of offense versus one of the highest scoring teams in the NFL in the Eagles. There's no way to get to these Falcons. You got to be on the Eagles -5.5. I contemplated this all morning, and there's just no fucking way you get to the Falcons. So what did I actually play today, guys? Here they are. I'm on the Eagles -5.5. I'm on Goddard to get an 18-yard catch or more. And I'm on Devonta Smith to have 70 receiving yards while A.J. Brown is out. These two should get more targets. Yeah, so those are the 3 picks I'm on. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I only put half a unit on each of these just because, not because I'm not confident in the picks, but because football's just starting and we're still kind of seeing how everything develops. I want a couple more games, couple more weeks before I start shipping full units on all these. I'm on a half a unit on all of these guys and we'll see how it goes. But again, please stay away from the Falcons. Maybe it hits and maybe it gets lucky and hits, but there's not a logical way to get to them. I'm sorry, guys. And the Eagles are at home too, which I don't pay much attention to that, but that's just another reason to bet them. And Kirk Cousins, another fun fact, if you want it, he's like 3 for 10 on Monday Night Football. He does not do good in the spotlight. I don't know how much that matters either. I'm not into stats like that, but even when you look deeper into it, there's just no way to get there, guys. There's absolutely no way to get there. If they do upset them and all these content creators look like sharps, congratulations. But I'm here to make money consistently and tell you guys logical sports betting. And the logical pick here is the Eagles. Let's get it, guys. Hope you enjoy. And let's get some money tonight, man. Let's crack these folks.